So, still in this... Actually, it's really the second chamber you've gone into as you've gone down. In the underground cavern network. Deciding that this was the best option for you because it was the quickest, even though potentially the most dangerous, as Spot wants to intercept the prisoner transport that has a prisoner that matches his father's description, as well as a warforged that seems to have the same craftsmanship as Eleanor.
Right. I forgot that part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you are trying to go through the underdark, under the mountain range, to try and cut off the prisoner transport. Still in that chamber with the underground river, where you met up with some specters of the dwarven miners that died in the cave-ins here. We're going to pick up from that chamber.
Everybody has to pee.
Everybody has to pee!
I feel like we're in the Goonies. Little boys' room, little girls' room.
Well, you want me to find different cave noises? I'll find a different cave noise.
No,
I'm giving you a hard time.
But it sounded like a toilet flushing when you first turned it on, which was adorable.
It's an underground river. It's what I was looking for. It's a river with a cave in it.
Adorable that he
A
sounded
cave with a river in it. You know what I mean. I English good. There's a ledge to the left side. So it slopes downward from 15 feet to 5 feet. The only way out appears to be where the river flows. There is an overhang. The river flows into the wall of rock, and there's an overhang that looks like it has maybe 12 to 18 inches of clearance between water and rock.
right there.
Right there.
That's the
on the Victoria side of the table.
Okay.
All right, so folks, I'm having you lead me.
Lorelai hears this music and says, "You know what, guys? Let's go back.
Let's go back, go steal some gems, and retire." So, do we want to take the river, or are we going to take like the rock wall? Is that those are
The rock wall ends at the wall. The only way out is following the river.
Do we want to search the chamber and see if we find anything around? Because I don't think we really searched this chamber.
We
at all.
did. There's nothing in here. Yeah,
Yes.
There's nothing in
She's
here.
correct.
Why don't we
Give me a couple days to catch up.
Why don't we have Spot try to go under that clearance and see, because you're the smallest.
Yep.
And you're the most dex-deep.
Yep. I'll go. But it's water.
Well, okay. I have my spider climb shoes on, so I think I'm just gonna walk up on the wall and try to follow down the tunnel. Also, I have the 120 feet of dark sight, so
Okay.
I just want to go up to the opening, kind of go in the tunnel just a little bit and see 120 feet down. What can I say?
Okay, so you're walking sideways?
Yeah, you know how the water would go down, but the walls would come up around
Sure.
it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Is there enough of a thing where with my spider climb shoes on, I can kind of inch along the wall and get down far enough that I can see what's in front
You
of
can
me?
do it. It's claustrophobic because this part of your right arm as you go sideways is scraping the water.
Okay.
And your left arm is right up against the overhang. So you can do it,
So
but it's
there's
very
just enough room for
claustrophobic.
a
There's
hand.
just enough room for you to get through sideways.
Oh, okay, got it. But the shoes hold me up that way, right?
Yeah. If
Okay.
your shoes are touching the wall, you'll be held up sideways. Either side, whichever side is facing the water, that arm is scraping the water,
Okay.
and the other arm is scraping the ceiling of the overhang.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna just kind of do that and walk through.
Yeah, just as far as until if it closes in on me, I just want to see 120 feet down.
Okay.
That first 120 feet of the tunnel, what am I looking at?
Okay, Spot, are you going with her, or are you letting Lilith do the thing?
I'll go with her. I'm afraid of disturbing the water, though. But I think we have to disturb it anyway. I would like to stealth farther back into the water. Do I?
So you're dropping down into the water.
Very gently.
Okay,
Okay, first, perception check. Anything in the fucking water?
make a perception check.
That's not good.
I mean, I'll get to roll my own, right?
If you want to, sure.
Oh, okay. Because I'm looking above.
Yeah.
3 total.
Nothing in the water.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, not 3. 10 total.
Nothing in the water.
Sweet.
Nothing in the water.
I'm going to very gently get into the water.
Okay.
I'm not happy. And then I'm going to slowly start wading in the water up to the mouth of the cave.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for her, and then we'll go down. I'll be 5 feet back, but we can go down together.
Okay. Lilith, as soon as you enter, you can see that this tunnel doesn't go for very long. It only maybe goes another 30 feet before it opens up into, from your vantage point, looks to be a very large chamber on the other side of this.
Okay.
Spot, you're following Lilith. You see the same thing as you get into the mouth of the chamber. It goes in and then opens up into a large cavern.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk to that mouth of the large cavern. Do I see anything?
You see a large... Oh, you're going into the cavern.
I want to stand at the doorway of the cavern.
Okay.
What do I see in there?
As you begin moving through, the water doesn't go over your head, but if you keep your feet touching, like if you're walking through the water, you have to kind of do this to keep your head above. That's how high the water is. And knowing how tall Spot is, it's just... So you're...
I'm 5 feet, so it's about that.
Yeah, it's about 5 feet deep.
I want to message Spot, like, don't go any farther without us.
I'm not going to. I'm going to stay there. I'm actually going to back up because my sisters will drown.
Okay. So you're backing back out of the chamber. Okay. Lilith, how far are you going?
Well, I was just going to go to the front of the mouth. Basically, like, just underneath the tunnel where it would get dark enough that my dark vision would be able to let me focus on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, your dark vision also goes 120 feet, right?
It goes 120 feet, yeah.
You can see the whole chamber. Okay. You can see that the river continues through the chamber, and it curves to your left. If you're looking at the mouth of where this river spills into the next chamber, it curves slightly to the left, not out of your dark vision, just the angle. You don't see quite what goes that way. You can also see a little bit to the other side, to the right. You see two very large shapes, just sort of like lingering on one side of the cavern, on the right corner-ish.
Okay, large shapes on the right corner. I'm going to message that to Spot.
Did you go all the way to the mouth of where the tunnel is, or did you just stay back and look?
No, I stayed back and looked.
Okay.
So Spot, I guess, is about 30 feet in front of me. But when I see her get that far ahead of me, when I see him get that far ahead of me, I want to tell him stop right there, and then once I notice those shapes, I want to tell him the shapes are there.
Okay.
Like, you really need to stop going any further without us.
Okay. And Spot
I'm going to start stealthing back.
stealth back. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't. That's fine. You just stealth your way back. You make your way back into the chamber. Now Lilith, a little wet.
Yeah.
On the side. Spot, soaking wet.
Yeah.
Not my head.
Not your head, but like up to here, soaking wet. Spot is the shortest of you, though. But Spot is also you're the
I don't
shortest.
think so.
I don't know.
How tall are you?
I'm short too.
How tall are you?
How tall is Kara? Spot is 5 feet. 5 feet exactly.
Well, that's what I thought it was. So.
Kara's also 5
Yeah,
feet?
that's what I
Okay.
thought it
So
was.
now when you see Spot get out, you realize
Yeah.
the water never went over Spot's head, but he had to do this the whole time just to keep his head above water.
Just what I like to do.
Okay, so that's... I can make it, as long as it doesn't get deeper. But
Everyone
my
else...
sisters will need help.
I'm 5'5".
So the water will be about up to here on you. About shoulder length.
Well, they can be on my head or shoulders
I was
when I
thinking
walk
that.
through.
And Morpheus too.
How tall are you, Eleanor?
About 6.
Okay, so you'll have about 6 inches of clearance above your head.
Well, they stay on my shoulders.
Yeah,
They can hold on to her shoulder.
yeah,
Yeah.
their waists might be in the water, but they could hold on to Eleanor and just sort of like kick
just
along.
like on each side. Or
sure.
one goes on Morpheus and one
Definitely.
with
Same idea. You couldn't carry them like sitting on your shoulders. There wouldn't be enough room.
Right,
but if they
right.
were just like sort of holding on to you, they could do that.
How high is it?
It's about 6.5. So you're gonna have to crouch a little.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you're gonna have to walk through like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
a little bit, but you can make it. And once again, one of the sisters could just kind of hold on to you.
Yeah. I got the smallest one in the papoose.
Okay. He's just okay. That's actually
That's
probably the
right.
smartest
I'm
way
sorry.
to do it.
My oldest sister, Mira, she is 5 foot as well, so it's just the 2 little ones.
Okay, so we can say Eleanor's got one. Morpheus has got.
yeah,
Morpheus has the
Within
little.
my shirt.
Has the small. Morpheus has Jack, and Eleanor has the middle one.
Okay. I have to put her AKA Jack Jack.
I have a question.
Sure.
when I'm looking through, I saw 2 figures, but is there any light source in that room that I would have been
None.
able to... No.
None. So
No
if your
light
team, whoever doesn't have dark vision, they need a light source.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to relate to my team, like, what I saw, okay? I can see into that room. Nobody who doesn't have dark vision will be able to.
Right.
Also, like, when we get there, we need to be prepared from the second we enter and open the mouth. There's going to be 2 large, I can't warn you what they're going to be, but there's 2 large things on the right-hand side. So, you know, if Eleanor's carrying through, you know, the little ones, that maybe in the back, maybe you don't need us in.
No, makes sense. It makes sense. Because I don't think I have anything right now that has light source.
I have the light cantrip. I can
you have
light
light.
whatever you guys need.
So
So
do
I'll
I.
light your sword, I'll light whatever.
I do
Okay.
too.
So I will say this:
Yeah.
you don't have dark vision.
No.
I have
you
a light
don't.
source.
But you have dark vision.
No.
Yeah, I think you
Anybody
do.
with-
I think you do.
Look at your character sheet. I think you
do
do.
I?
I have a
With
question,
you.
Vincent. How
Yes.
about my crimson light? Could I light up both my hands?
It doesn't work like that.
That's okay.
Yeah,
No, problem. I
no,
can't use
that's
that on
that's
it.
to that's to give damage.
No
Yeah, you
problem.
can't create. Yeah.
No, okay.
Can I say
Yeah,
that
like light
as we
wax.
go in, like right before we get into the cave itself, I use my Eldritch Sight to detect magic at will, just to see if there's like.
Okay, sure. How? Well, it's the same range of the spell detect magic. You do not detect anything.
No?
No, I'll say you don't detect anything. Yeah, you activate your Eldritch Sight. Appears to be just a mundane, underground, cavernous chamber.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought your race might have had it.
I
Okay,
think so.
no, Kara does not have it.
Ready in action because I know that they're there.
Sure.
Am I okay?
Sure, you can do that.
I would like to say that when I am within range, Gloom Shock goes off on their location
Okay,
to try to stick them to where they are.
you're technically in range right now.
Right now?
Before you even enter the chamber, Gloom Shock is the same range as Fireball. I think it's 100. I think it's the same range as your
Did
Dark
you
Vision.
make it 120 feet?
Yeah,
Oh, geez.
I use Fireball as the template for it, and then I just adjust
I
it from
gotta
there.
get her the.
Okay. No. I think you sent it to me last time. Let me see if I can.
No, it's just anybody's
Okay,
it
phone
should be
because I
in
can
your,
cast my light.
Well,
It should be
okay,
in
that,
Drive.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So what are you casting your light on?
On any object, so that
Pick an object.
yes, I know. A rock.
You could do your shield. You can
Oh,
cast it on your
one of
shield,
those.
and it'll turn to your
You
shield.
know, here I'm thinking that's okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you can do it on
Shield
anything.
is better.
That's a big flashlight.
Yes,
Okay.
that is, and I
That
can
way.
hold it up.
And pick an object for your light as well, Lilith.
I can see. I don't need a light.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to cast light for someone else.
Oh yeah. Does anybody need light?
You don't have dark
Who doesn't
vision.
have
I don't have.
You don't have
think
dark
he
vision.
has either.
Okay.
Oh shit! I think you might be the only one with dark vision.
Yeah, I think she is.
Well, the light will also help the rest of you. It'll
Yeah,
be
that's
dim
what I'm
light
gonna
around
say.
you.
Yeah.
Depends where we stand with
So
it.
then
yeah.
I'm actually gonna say that. I mean, I know I'm squishy and I usually go in the back, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to be in the back with
You
Morpheus
guys-
because we have the sisters.
Well, you can go
Okay.
wherever you want.
Yeah.
I don't
Then
want
I
all
will
this
cast-
light reflecting in the water as we're coming down the tunnel. It's gonna warn them, right? Like, I'm wondering if we all get right to the mouth. Like, if you guys can just all hold each other's shoulders and we get to the front. I'll lead you, and when we're right there about to enter, I'll just light you all up. Gloom
I
shock
could-
will
that-
go
I like
off,
that.
and I think that's our best way to
I like
enter
that.
that room, right?
Sure. Okay.
I can do. with
So
that.
you're going single file with Lilith in the lead.
Yeah, I'll just get us to the opening.
Okay. Set me up a marching order. Okay. So Lilith in the lead. Who's going next?
Keep me towards the back
you find
because
it?
I could light up.
Yes, I
Or
did.
am I not lighting up?
You're not lighting up yet. You're going to light up as
I'm
soon as
probably
you
gonna
go
take
through.
the rear.
I'll take the rear with
One of
Eleanor.
you, Morpheus
I'll be in
here.
front of Morpheus. And then
So
maybe
it's
spot
like, I
second.
thought I didn't have it,
Yeah.
but I do. I just have
Okay.
to find it.
I think that's our. I think that's a good
Ah,
idea.
ginger.
Send it to yourself.
Then,
All right.
so detect magic is concentration for 10 minutes and it's 30 feet from me. So I'm going to keep the concentration up for 10 minutes just so I can see as we get closer.
Sure. Sure. And that's at will. So. That shit.
That is awesome, Trey.
That's the key to the Warlock invocations, man. Find the at-will spells. For now, Kara and Morpheus, if any saving throws occur, you get, what's your charisma modifier? You get a bonus of 3. Whoever is within 10 feet of Eleanor gets a bonus of +3 to any saving throw.
Aura of protection.
Yay, Paladin.
So what's 10 feet from her?
2 squares.
It's going to be Operation Go Around the Paladin.
Next,
That's what Vincent said once everyone finds that out.
Who's gonna squish me?
Wow.
Oh, that's impressive.
Aw, guys.
No more Vincent up DMR.
That is so nice.
This is some of the surprises I was hinting at.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
very much. Love it.
I spent a lot of time last weekend building a whole bunch of maps. So
I
that's,
love
That's
Beautiful.
one of them. That's one of them.
He
Fucking awesome.
is so proud of his
I
maps,
think
guys.
it's
So I'm
about twists
I'm
and
very
turns.
grateful you guys all went, oh!
Yeah, that is-
And here I'd like to
worked
say a
so
thank you
hard.
to Lenny at 1985 Games for providing a lot of the stuff that's actually on
Thank
that
you,
map.
Lenny.
So,
You're the bomb.
Honestly, Lenny, like, it's really awesome stuff.
Yes, it
it's
is.
really well done.
Wow. Cool.
Oh, just to remind the DM, I still have Ruth. She's still.
you got your
flying
sprite. Yep, sure, no problem.
around. She's still around.
Trickle toes.
She is a twinkle
Okay.
toes.
Okay, so you come through the thing.
The
Lilith.
folders, though, right? Those were the two big things.
The boulders! So, Lilith, you come through the cave. You get to the mouth of it. What's happening immediately? As soon as you reach the mouth of the cave, and it opens up into this chamber.
I want to just slowly message my team to start to like all move up and come next to me, and I'm just gonna ask everyone like, what do you need? Like, so like, do you need something like lit up, like Lorelai?
I would say something that you guys can conceal, and then when you need it, and then hide it again.
I thought you could only do. Are you casting light?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought you could only cast light on one object.
Yeah. One object.
One object. If you cast it on another one, the first one goes off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, light is one object at a time. So I'm assuming you're waiting until you go through, and when you clear, you'll hit light on your shield. But one person casting light, you'll have bright light 20 feet around you, and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Also, my sword casts a lot of light as well.
Okay. So your sword casts light.
Maybe we should just hold off on like an extra light source.
Okay, yeah. So then I guess maybe we don't need it.
Okay.
Unless Eleanor, because you're in the back, if you want something lit.
Where am I?
No, if it's just enough for dim light, I'll be okay.
Okay.
You know.
Now, your sword is only 5 feet around you. It's bright light for 5
No,
feet.
it isn't.
Oh, you've got the sun blade. I forgot about
My
that.
sunblade
Oh, that'll light the whole
is
cavern.
15 feet, and I can. And every time I hit with it, I can add 10. I can add 5 feet every time I hit, up to 30 feet.
Yeah,
I can
I
have
think we're
30
good for light.
feet of sunlight.
Okay.
Literal sunlight.
Okay.
You get something?
So you're right behind me, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm
Why did you
gonna.
let her have that sword?
Oh, it's fucking badass, this sword. I don't know why you gave it to me. It's horrible. I do an extra D8 of damage on anything that's undead. It's amazing. I'm gonna say, put your hand on my head.
Lorelai does it.
Sorry, it's bushy.
Yeah, they're kind of.
They're
yeah,
wet,
Okay.
dirty dreadlocks.
Oh.
I'm gonna hold my collar instead. Not my collar like I'm a cat, but my collar of my shirt, you jackass.
Collar of the shirt.
Okay.
Well, first Lorelai takes her hand. She kind of like wipes it on the back of Spot's shirt, and then holds the collar.
Okay.
Spot takes this as a turn on. Anyway. Spot's like,
For the sake of just remembering that she's there, I'm going to say Althea's like holding your waist.
Althea's here.
Yeah. You brought her and the sisters, or they're still traveling with you. So I'm just going to say she's like this.
Shoot. Okay.
So as soon as you clear Lilith, what's happening?
The second I get to the open mouth, I am doing a perception check to look for the guys.
What?
Ooh, no, that sucked. +6, 8.
Okay. Damn it, they were just here.
I was like, but my passive is so much higher than that. Like, can I go with
Yeah.
that instead?
You're like, guys, it's really dark in here.
Passive is a 12.
if you're that loud, I'm gonna hit you.
Oh, that helps. That helps so much.
My passive is 17, and I still roll shit. Like,
Okay, I mean, I can cover the whole cavern, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it go off. I'm gonna say gloom shot goes off
Okay.
in
there's
the
no
direction
more
that I
stealth.
saw them where they were.
They know we're here.
Oh, he's in the water?
Yep. He's standing in the water.
I find it funny that there's a number 2 in the water.
The number 1 is in the water.
Well, that's to be
Number 2 is
expected.
funnier. I had one shining moment in the sun.
18.
Honestly.
Of course.
You could
and 16. So they pass their saving throws, but they still take half damage, half cold damage. So roll me the 66 damage.
18.
Okay.
That one sounds silly. What creatures are these that are labeled number 1?
Well, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So the gloom shot goes off, and you see that streak. It looks almost like a streak of ice. Just flies at them, and this inverted umbrella effect just goes around that area, and you hear these guttural just sort of sounds, and you begin to see two hulking shapes just sort of rise up out of the shadow, and you hear steps heading in your direction. We're all rolling initiative at that point. I will say this. I will say Lilith was able to clear the front and kind of move to the side, and we're going to put Spot there. But the rest of you,
We're still in the water.
the rest of you are all still in the water.
But we see what's happening now.
You saw Lilith cast something,
Okay.
and then you heard these guttural sort of sounds. We're rolling initiative, so roll your numbers and hang on to them, please.
I'm gonna use my spot dice.
Oh, it's like the
Eleanor,
No, I just
That's the
9.
The blue one.
Morpheus,
18.
Spot.
22. Do you want me to roll anything else or not yet?
Yeah, roll the other thing too. Lilith,
4.
Oh, good. I'm running down.
Lorelei,
Strong 5 then.
strong. Kara.
10.
7.
Okay, first we're going to switch to the battle music, because what else are we doing with our lives?
I think this is pretty fucking creepy.
Well, that's the horror music.
Oh.
Great,
Oh,
everyone
wait
else.
a minute. You know what?
I didn't roll for Ruth. Sitting here.
Oh yeah, roll for Ruth.
7. She did great too.
7 total.
7 total.
Wow.
This is going to be big initiatives, folks.
Oh boy.
So excited to be 8th.
Okay.
I'll go
DJ.
out.
All right, Spot, what are we doing?
Spot is kind of fucking stuck. But, ooh, Nelly. Bonus action, click me heels.
You activate the boots of speed, okay?
Yep. I'm gonna take out my sword.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the sun sword comes out.
My lightsaber. And I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I need to leave you. And I'm just gonna.
You say to
I
Lorelei.
say to Lorelei, I'm sorry to leave you like this. And I'm going to run up to number 1.
Lorelei's extremely confused.
Okay, and I'm going to say you've got all the movement to get there, right, Spot?
Yeah,
Are you staying in the water, or are you going to like clear here? Because the water
Clear.
would be half speed.
clear.
Okay, if you do that, you've got the movement. So you're going to run right up to number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
You can't see full details, but you all see Spot's lightsaber disappear down at the end of that chamber, and you can see the faint like glow of it. Spot,
Yeah.
as you run up,
Yeah.
you're greeted with the sight of this huge figure, giant in size, but it's got this deformed kind of body. It's got this hunchback sort of. And as you approach it, it just turns, and this side of his face is very Quasimodo, and this side, the one working eye, just turns and looks right at you as it and it reaches and grabs this great club.
Oh boy.
As a free action, can I take my sword and wave like this? Like, hi.
In fear?
No, I said like,
This is what it looks like.
oh.
Nice.
Is it
Nice.
dead?
Oh no, it's just.
It needs some makeup.
Okay, Spot. You've used your bonus action and you've used your movement, but you've got an action.
I got my double hits.
You've got your 2 hits. So yeah, go
I
ahead.
use my big stones. Okay.
I
Oh,
was very
not
obsessed.
great. 9 and 9 is 18.
18 will hit.
9.
Okay.
18.
7 and 9 is
16
16.
will also hit.
Ooh, 2 hits.
Yeah, their AC's not great.
How? That's 2-handed, so 2d10s.
Sure.
And they don't take any extra radiant because they're dead, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, there's 24.
24 damage.
24 damage.
Okay. Is that your turn, Spot?
That's all I got.
Okay.
That's it.
Second position, Morpheus.
I'm gonna go up to 2. I'm gonna morph into a lichen.
Okay, I don't think you have the movement.
Right.
I don't think you'll get all the way up.
No,
to
no,
2.
I know that.
And you are carrying one of Spot's sisters.
Right.
So I'll
Right behind me.
5, 10. So you're taking Spot's sister with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Should be fine.
So that's... Well, actually, no, you're standing in it, so 15, 20. What's your movement? Is it 30?
30.
25, 30. I'll get you there. I'll
Okay,
say you can get there.
I understand.
Okay, that was your movement.
Right.
Morphing into Lycan is the bonus action.
Right.
Do you have an action you want to do?
Yes, I'm gonna fire an arrow at him.
Okay. Which you'll be able to do twice. Extra attack.
Right.
Okay. Fire 2 arrows at him. At number 2.
Can I say that when he turns into Lincoln, Zaya's like,
Yeah, sure. Wolfie!
7.
7 to hit?
Yes.
That will miss.
Okay.
You get a second attack.
15.
15 will hit.
Okay.
So yeah, roll me the damage.
3.
Okay, so you got that.
Right.
The second arrow does hit. The first arrow you fired and you just saw it disappear into
Yes.
shadow. You kind of hear it clink off the stone. But the second one you hear a as
Okay.
it got something.
Excellent.
Third, there you go now.
so now my light is lighting up 15 feet around me, but when I hit, now it's 20 feet. Okay, I grew the sunlight.
Okay, so Spot.
Yeah.
Now this one would like to have words with thee.
All right.
Oh boy.
Okay. There's no save for that. It just happens. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I apologize. Spot. As you hit it, that eye just kind of pulses.
Nice.
It kind of gets this glow for a second. It gets very bright. Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, well, that's my strong suit right there. Charisma. Oh, I have a +0 to my save, so that would be 19.
19?
19.
19 will pass.
Okay.
Ooh, Kristen, I'm really liking my die you got me.
So, Spot, you take 12 points of psychic damage,
Oh.
and you are not magically deformed.
Wait, 12 points. Look at it! Magically deformed.
What the hell is magically deformed?
You'll find out if you fail the saving throw.
Babe, those words beyond any other words would scare the crap out of her.
Do me a favor, Anthony. Can you just drop that D6 on top of number 1 so I know that he used the evil eye already?
Okay.
Okay. And then it's going to swing twice with its great club as you just... As it's coming down with its club.
I'm ready.
All right, one I'm almost certain is going to miss. Yeah, that is a 15. That'll miss.
Yeah.
However, I think the 21 will hit.
Wait, 21?
Yeah.
I need to commune with my dice right now.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I'm starting to think the same thing.
AC. No, okay.
Okay, so 21 hits.
Yeah, but I'm going to shirk it.
Okay. 11, 18. That's an additional 24 damage.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
is.
isn't.
These are giants. They hit hard when they hit.
So my monk die is currently...
Come on, Spot.
Touchy guys.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to reduce some damage, okay? I have to roll my monk die plus my dex. That's what I'm going to reduce it.
Okay.
So what did you say it was?
24.
24. Okay. We can move on now.
Well, what are you reducing it by?
I don't know.
I'd like to know the number before we move on.
Well, it's going to take me a hot second then.
Your monk die is a D8, right?
You don't know my life.
It's a D8 plus 4.
No, it isn't. It's a D6. Thank you.
Oh, it's a D6 plus 4.
3.
So 7.
7.
So you use 17 damage.
Yep.
All right.
I have a hot 9 left, everybody.
What's the range on the evil eye?
Evil
I can see
eye.
within 60 feet.
9 points of health left. Thank you.
30 as this thing just
9 points is
is
not bad.
stomping with 1 foot in the water, not even caring. It's barely even affecting its movement because it's so tall. Morpheus, you see this hulking, toxic Avenger-looking thing,
yeah.
and
Oh, the eye.
the eye pulses. Morpheus, make a charisma saving throw.
Dear God, I want to know what happens when somebody looks deformed. Also, isn't he already a wolf?
Yeah.
A deformed wolf.
No, he's a deformed wolf with my sister on his back.
You also all have inspiration dice.
All right, I'm gonna use the inspiration.
Oh no, you can add it to the roll.
Oh, I had it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a minus, so that's 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
So Morpheus, you just feel like these almost bone protrusions start inside your legs, and you just kind of feel yourself shrivel up, and everything just kind of gets atrophied. That's gonna fuck you up, man. Your speed is now halved, then you basically have disadvantage on everything. You can repeat the saving throw.
Okay. So he has a
Oh
chance.
wait, no, he finishes a long rest. But there's magic that can cure that. I don't know if you guys have access to that, but yeah, Morpheus just got that hurt.
Oh, gee.
Okay, but it cannot attack this turn, so that is its turn. 3, 4, Kara.
Okay. I like to dash 60 feet instead of 30 feet closer to...
Okay, that'll be your action.
Yes, I know. Then
Okay.
I have a bonus action.
You do. You
Yes,
certainly
I know.
do. Okay, you're in the water, which will affect your movement.
Right.
Which way do you want to go?
I don't know if I want to go to 2 or 1. I think maybe 2 because it's closer.
Okay. I'll say you can get next to Morpheus.
Okay.
And you see Morpheus now looks...
I know.
He looks like something out of a Full Moon Features horror movie. Because he's in lichen form, and now he's magically deformed.
But I'd like to try to get 2
With?
my spiritual weapon.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you going to go with your rusty, trusty
That's me
spear?
now.
Of course I
Your
am.
spiritual spear? Cool, because I now have a mini for that.
Oh, cool. That's what I'm going to try. That's what I thought in my mind right away.
So, Kara's spear now appears floating above number 2.
Look at it, guys. It's like an actual glowing spear on the little card.
Nice.
Nice.
No,
So
they made a
cool.
chocolate. That would be like perfect.
Maybe I'll ask Wenny, can you make me just one of these?
Yeah.
With a slipper.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay,
pretty cool.
Kara, roll your attack.
Right. Can I use one of these too?
Why don't you roll the d20 first and
Okay.
see what you get?
Oh. 17 plus 7.
24 absolutely hits.
Yes!
So, roll me the spiritual weapon damage, please,
Great.
Kara. Oh.
9.
9 total?
Can I use one of these?
Not on damage.
Not a damage. Yeah.
Okay, Kara. So
I wasn't recording. I was mad because I wasn't recording.
Oh, good.
all right, Kara, it's your turn. 4th, 5th.
Fifth, me.
Eleanor.
I'm with one of the sisters.
2 of the sisters.
Yeah, because one of them's walking through on her own, right?
Yeah, but they're both like behind you.
You know what? We'll use dice. We'll use dice for them.
Okay. At this point, there's nothing for me to do. I like to get like up to here.
Sister. Oh, the sister who's walking, and we'll say Althea.
Okay. I'd like to be able to move to like right about here
You'll have just enough movement.
and to tell the sister hide behind this boulder.
Okay. So the sister jumps off of you,
Right.
and I'm gonna say Jack jumps off of Morpheus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell
And the
them
sisters
to
will reconvene over here.
Exactly.
look behind the rock.
Yeah.
That's Althea. We'll just say the sisters convene over there.
Yeah,
Jack's there.
I don't think I could do anything else at this point. Just wanted to get in some sort of position.
That's
Out
fine.
of the tunnel, I want them hidden.
No problem.
Okay.
6th. All right,
There you
Spot.
go.
Not Spot.
I know. I'm just okay, Victoria.
And the sisters reconvene, walk over to this corner, and they're all here. And according to Vin, they are now all official first level monks.
Oh,
They will take that first level one monk.
So see, there's a little one. She looks like a panther, like our dad. She's got the hand
That's
crossbow.
Jack.
That's Jack. And then there's this one.
Yeah.
That's the one
And
Eleanor
then
was
there's
carrying.
the older one.
Wow.
okay, so I was kind of...
Styling.
Okay.
So now they all go in the corner, and all together they're like, enough of this! Ah, and they all get one hit with a crossbow.
They all strike a Charlie's Angels pose. The 3 of them with their ranged weapons.
So cute.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be as fast as I can with this. 'cause
Yeah, these things have a lot of hit points, so this battle could go a while.
Lowest is 8, and then 18. Would an 18 hit?
Oh, an 18 will hit. Yes. Okay,
so
now I
that's
understand what
2
you mean.
hits,
Yes.
2 hits.
Okay.
13 damage.
Okay. As 2 arrows now hit it, sink into this giant Toxic Avenger looking motherfucker.
And as bonus actions, they all high five each other.
Sure, yeah. And now they're fist bumping. Sebinth, Ruth,
Ruth, all she's doing right now is going invisible.
going invisible. As per use, pop.
Yep.
She vanishes from her. 8th, Lorelei.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out where to go, cause I'm squishy. So, can I
You go, Ginger.
parkour over this boulder?
I'll say if you want to use all of your movement,
Ye-
you want to go over on the other side of it, or you want to go up on it.
Can I get some sort of half cover from this boulder, but like Eldritch Blast, kind of go and hide like with the sisters?
I'll tell you. Okay, here are your options. Okay, if you want to just do that and kind of sneak in that little patch of land that's right behind Lilith, you can do that with no checks at all. If you want to use all of your movement to go slowly and carefully, I'll allow you to get on top of the boulder without a check. If you want to go over it, that'll be an acrobatics check. If you fail, there might be damage.
Fair. I'm gonna go on top of the boulder.
Okay.
The boulder.
The boulder is conflicted.
The boulders conflict.
That's from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, okay.
So that I can shoot things off
Sure.
and like fall back flat on the boulder.
Okay,
Is
sure.
that
Yeah.
a thing?
Yeah, I'll let you do
Alright.
that, sure.
It's been the scariest battle of my life in.
She's sitting over here holding her dice and like rocking back and forth.
Oh,
like
drop a
this.
D6 on number 2 for me, please.
And you can take back the orange triangle because I have I have the big triangle of death for the girls.
I don't know what Althea's doing. I'm like, alright, let's see if this works. So, I still have my concentration up. It's not really catching anything, right? Except for all the magic that is being thrown back and forth.
I mean, you're getting faint glows off of their eyes, which makes you think maybe the eyes have some kind of magical ability to them. But,
What I want to do, so I'm a level 17, right? Okay.
What?
I was like,
How did she get to 17?
I was joking.
I was hoping.
You said it with such sincerity, though. I honestly was like, yeah, of course. Like I was like all for it.
Of course you are, Kristen, you moron. So what I want to do is I want to throw an Eldritch Blast towards number 2's eye. Like, that's where I want to aim the two things to his eye.
okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Sure.
16 plus 7.
Hits. The second one?
Oh,
You
damn.
can do that twice.
I thought they both hit.
The spell's
I
so,
just rolled it once.
the spell's so nice, it hits twice.
9 plus 7?
Also hits.
Ah! Alright, so those are 2 d10s plus my charisma. The crappiest of crap damage I have ever had in my life. So 5 on each.
Yeah.
5 total on each. Okay.
So it would be 10 total on his eye.
On his eye. And these 2 blasts now fire from Lorelei, and you twice in its head and
Okay, so then come fall down flat as a pancake on the boulder. You can't see me.
light as a feather, stiff as a point.
Well, she wants to be raised up by a bunch of teenage girls with their fingers.
Your turn,
All
Lilith.
my life.
Okay, let's see what you're gonna let me do. Okay, I would like to. Hold on, I gotta stand to see what I can do. Okay.
Oh no, she's standing.
No, I'm trying to figure out how much.
stand so.
I would like to move towards the group of scary monks, hopefully to line up where I get the 2 ugly creatures in one line, right? So do I have enough movement to do
I
that?
mean, that's
Let's see. 10, 25, 30.
I was thinking more of a sharper angle, but yeah, just
Okay.
Just
10.
thinking stand in front of the girls.
yeah, kind of
Oh,
stand
like
in front
that?
of them, so
You'll
that
have
I
just enough movement. Yeah, so 10
And I
feet,
can
20
line them
feet,
up,
25,
right?
30. So yeah.
great. Okay,
Yep, you got a
that
line.
is my full movement. I would like to use my action to drink some Fey honey.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast lightning to hit them in a line.
What spell is that? Lightning.
You want to quicken it.
I'm going to quicken lightning,
Lightning bolt, right?
lightning bolt, and I still have all my sorcery points actually. So
Okay, so you're drinking your Fey honey.
I'm drinking my Fey
Now,
honey.
the first thing I need you to do, something we forgot last time.
I do that at the end of an hour.
You do it at the end of the hours?
Yes, I just read it. Yeah.
Okay. At the end of the hour, you roll.
I also
Okay.
wanted to check with you because really what it does is it makes my charisma score a 21. So my pluses are 3. Can you confirm that that's the right?
If you're no, it's your modifier. Did I say score or modifier?
I read it off of the website.
Oh, okay. So it makes
Did you customize it? I don't know.
Okay, so your charisma score
Is a 21.
That sounds it sounds better because adding your modifier would be broken as shit. So so 21, your modifier would be a +5. So if you're a 4 now, it's going to be a +1 to everything.
It's a +1 to everything.
Yep.
So my attack goes to an 8 and my DC goes to a 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So they have to make a dex save against my lightning.
I like your chances. They are not Dexy.
That's why I picked that
Okay, number 1 would have passed without the Fey Honey.
Really?
He rolled a 14, so he would have passed. But number 1 fails. Number 2 so fails, horribly fails. Roll me that beautiful lightning damage.
I need. It's 8d6, right?
Whoa.
Okay, here we go.
Not even gonna try.
I'm not gonna try.
Math me.
My brain hurts today. I just.
32.
Ooh, that's nasty.
And they both failed, right?
They both failed, so 64 damage total.
Nice.
Ow! What are they carrying that lights on fire? Did their clubs go up on fire?
Well, this was lightning.
Everything we want.
Yeah, it's part of the spell.
With lightning bolt?
The lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. Oh, they're carrying their clubs. Never mind.
I don't want their fucking clubs lighting on fire and then hitting me. What the hell? You're trying to help them?
Yeah, really.
And 32. Yeah, okay, they didn't enjoy that. As now they get lit up, and for a split second, they each kind of look like Daniel Stern in Home Alone when he hits the fuse box.
Okay, good.
As this line of lightning erupts from where Lilith is standing. Well done, Lilith. That's a turn and a half. Okay. Okay.
Strategy. We already
As you're all watching this, you see this sort of almost looks like liquid fog around the feet of number 2. And it's just like this swirling energy. And from way back behind all of you, 2 Eldritch Blast beams fire, not by Lorelei. Boom, boom! And this hit this thing. And Lorelei, you look over your shoulder, and there's Althea. Making a casting motion.
Yay!
Jesus Christ!
That black thing is
All right,
Hex,
now
by the
I
way.
see the point of her. That's good.
Okay.
Or goes,
Okay.
It's pretty hot.
It's pretty hot.
Okay, Spot, you're up. Spot. Oh yeah, you're up there with all your bonus actions now.
2 hits with the Sun Sword two-handed. 15 plus 9. I'm fine.
24, you hit.
Okay, and then the other one was a 19 on the die.
Hit.
Okay, so that's 2d10s. 28 damage for the 2 hits for the Sun Sword. I rolled really good.
Wow.
Wow.
Now,
One's starting to look a little bloodied.
as my Kensei weapon, I can spend 1 key point
Those
to
two both
cause
are.
the weapon damage to deal an extra damage die to the target that equals my martial arts die.
Okay.
I can use this on each one of my turns.
Okay.
6 more damage.
Okay.
Death
They're
strike.
both actually are both looking bloodied. Neither one's looking all that great right now.
Alright, and now I'm going to 2 hits. 2 hits with my
Good, yeah.
2 kicks. Nat 20. And my unarmed is +4, so it's 15.
Hits.
Sweet. So that is 3d6. 21.
Total?
No, you're right. 21 on the die plus 8. So
29.
29 for my 2 kicks.
Jesus Christ.
And can he do a I'm going to do 1 save to see if I can stun him on one of those hits that hit.
Sure.
Oh, that was stupid. Then I would have gotten advantage, but I hit them all anyway, so it's okay.
He passed anyway. 30-20.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, that's your turn, Spot?
We got it.
Okay, Morpheus, you're up.
I'm just going to dodge and take a defensive position.
Okay, so you're going to use your action to dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So now anything will be a disadvantage to hit you.
Right.
And you'll have technically advantage on saving throws, but your so it evens that out. Okay. So you're using your... Morpheus kind of gets the sense that something bad is going on,
Right.
so he's just going to kind of bring his claws up and sort of like Spot does.
Right.
And just, all right, this is how I defend myself, right?
Yes,
and he's just kind of
exactly.
taking the dodge action.
Does that go his entire, all the rounds until his next turn?
Yes.
Like, anybody that hits him has disadvantage?
Yep, anything at disadvantage to hit him. Yeah, yeah. If paired right with a dodge can be sick.
Yeah.
Like if you with especially if you're have bonus actions like you were Kara or
Or
something,
you're concentrating on
or
something.
concentrating on something, dodge can be really sick.
But for my
Less
can I do a bonus action?
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna my claws crimson right.
Okay, all right. So you're going for and you're just gonna kind of
Yeah.
Morpheus cuts himself, and you see the blood coalesce around your hand. You get that lightning or acid. I think you have that
I'm
choice.
gonna do lightning.
Lightning, and you see that sort of lightning crackle around his claws. Third position. All right, they've already used their evil eyes, so we're done with that.
Thank God.
Spot.
Yeah.
Again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 18. That's gonna miss you, right? Because you're
I'm a
Kenzai.
19 with my
Yeah.
blade.
Okay, well the other one's a 26, so that's gonna hit.
Oh yeah, no.
Rolled shit.
Rolls. Did he say rolls?
Yeah.
16.
Damage?
Yeah. This
You're
thing,
out.
you just see Spot turn into this flurry with its sun sword, kick, and then as he lands, this thing comes up and with the great club. Just turn Spot on his side so we know Spot is unconscious.
By the way, the 25 feet of light is now gone.
Okay.
And the light goes out. The
no
cavern
one's
is
shaking.
now dark.
Dark. You went out.
You have no effect to you. You can see fine. However, everyone else might have some issues seeing this thing now.
My detect magic is still up, and if we're all throwing if Althea's hex,
Okay, that is... Althea's hex is dark, but she will know... She can kind of sense where it is, and... What's your perception modifier? What's your perception bonus? Actually, no, your passive. What's your passive?
not good, Vin. 10.
You're not good, man.
I don't know if I can mechanically say you're not at disadvantage to see him. You just kind of have a faint... You kind of know...
Yeah, it's a faint aura, isn't it?
Yeah, alright. I don't want to totally nerf everybody. Alright, your detect magic might make a difference as far as being able to see them.
Okay.
Number 2...
Oh,
Well, this one is now going to take its movement,
Maybe.
stomping right through the water.
Uh-oh. Don't let them get together. I feel like they're gonna power up or something.
Are they coming towards us now? What the hell?
Yep, they're moving right up here. I actually don't need these. They don't recharge. I didn't realize that.
Oh, the spiritual weapon still.
It's still there, but it stays where it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't move with the.
Kara has to use a bonus action to move it.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't stick on
Gotcha.
the person.
I always thought
She conjures it. She conjures it in its own space.
Gotcha.
Oh boy, it has 3 choices now.
I haven't done anything to hurt it yet, so come on.
Stop.
You know what I'm gonna say, right? I
Oh,
love my DM.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Even though I'm Quasimodo.
1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So 1 attack on Kara, 1 attack on Morpheus. On Morpheus with disadvantage because he's dodging. Maybe. Yeah, 18.
For my hit point,
No, for your armor class.
I'm a class. I got 15, but I got the
So you're a 16 because of your lichen form.
right.
So the 18 will still hit, but because you're in lichen form, you'll take half damage. 7, 9, 15. Morpheus, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And Kara, natural 20.
Oh, come on.
Kara, don't go down, okay?
If Kara-
He's seriously gonna suck. Oh, I've got like a ton of
You
potions.
do have potions. You have potions, so
I got
it's not over if Kara goes down. 18, 19, 21, not as terrible as it could have been. 21 plus 12. Kara, you take 33 points of bludgeoning damage.
Great.
It wasn't that bad.
And not as bad as it could have been.
33?
Whoa.
33.
Whoa.
Are you still
up?
up?
Are you still up?
It was a natural 20. So, well, you guys aren't going to just shit hammer everything. Like, I got to scare you sometimes.
You
That's
scared Kristen plenty with the
Magically
deformity?
deformed.
magically deformed.
Disfiguration. Yeah, that was nice.
and it's your turn, Kara.
Okay. Can I heal? Let me tell you what I want to do.
Sure.
Okay. I want to do Circle of Mortality. She's at 0 points.
You don't do Circle of Mortality.
I know it's there.
Yeah, it's just always. It
Well,
makes,
that's what I meant.
It makes.
I don't know how to word that.
It's not an ability that you use.
Yeah.
It's something that makes your existing abilities better.
Okay.
So
Circle of
it's just
Mortality.
automatic. It happens.
Okay, Circle of
So what are you
Mortality.
casting with it?
I'm gonna cast. Who else is down?
Down
Who
hit
needs
points?
healing?
Morpheus lost a little bit.
I mean, I was down from the last battle. I
Yeah.
can still heal, right?
Everyone's there's people down hit points from the last battle. You're trying to do mass healing word?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm fine.
I don't know if you
I
have me.
lost 10 last time.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20,
I could do up to
25,
6 people,
30,
so.
35, 40, 40. Spots in the radius. Okay. So, yep, you can do up to 6. You
Yes,
get
I
everybody.
know.
Okay.
understand.
So, mass healing word. Okay.
Possible.
Roll me the d4 for everyone else. Spot, you're awake with 8.
8?
Yeah.
Get out of here!
And roll me the d4 for everyone else.
Oh, she's healing people?
1d4 for everybody else.
1d4 plus.
Excellent.
Okay. Everyone else who's down hit points heals 5.
5?
Okay. Done.
That's good.
Thank
Now-
you.
Little by little.
What would you like to do for your action?
Okay, for my action. I wanted to do Path to the Grave.
Okay.
Okay? The next time anybody hits that creature, it takes double damage.
Ooh.
And and Kara, who goes after you in initiative order? Who's up next?
It's,
Wait.
Didn't I tell you that was the best time to use this? When
yes.
You, okay, great.
Yes, you did.
Alright, so.
So the next, Kara, you all feel that healing energy, and then she just gets this focused look on her face. And Eleanor, for a split second, you almost see like a highlight around this thing. Like
Both of them
number
are
2,
two.
just number 2, right? Number 2,
Yeah.
just sort of like lights up, and you just feel like you've got a really good beat on this thing. You're up.
Okay. Oh, I'm up.
It will now take double damage from what the next hit. The next thing that hits it, it takes double
no.
damage.
Alright. I was
Eyes on your
gonna do.
grave.
It's called Channel Divinity Path to the Grave. It is specifically a grave cleric thing.
Oh.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Alright, so.
Got the music going.
And go. Alright.
Out comes the great sword.
26.
26. Nicely
That's one.
done.
19 on that dice there, Ginger.
16.
16 hits. Okay, so roll me the first damage first. Don't lump them together because he's vulnerable to that first one.
Okay, but we'll go to the first roll. Alright. Wait 1 second. I gotta re-roll the 2. Okay. So. 11.
11, so 22.
All right,
Second hit?
Excellent.
Second hit. 11 again.
What's up?
11 again.
11 again.
Yep.
2 ain't looking good. 2 has had much better days. Now he's got 2 large gashes in him, and you just see this dark blood, like almost jelly-like, just sort of coming out of him.
Since she cast that spell, I was gonna. Could I do this on Morpheus next turn? Because that's what was my original strategy for my turn. But since
Your next turn you could
I
try.
could try
Sure.
it. Okay.
You can certainly
So
try.
There you go. Okay.
Spot Sisters.
Spot Sisters. On number 2, 3 hits.
Ranged. Okay,
Yeah,
there's
but I
no
still
good.
have a couple feet.
Yep,
right?
yep, yep. Just making sure there's no
Quick
girls
poli
take
side
14.
course, and we're back.
damage. 7, Ruth.
Ruth. Going after with her little short.
Okay.
bow.
Ruth, baby.
I love that.
It's 10.
Is you and Andrew
She has advantage because she's invisible.
Oh, so.
So roll a second one.
Okay. That's better. 20.
That'll hit.
Okay, and she.
So it's
one piercing damage.
1 piercing damage, and he's poisoned. Or does he have to roll a saving throw, or does it just happen?
And target must succeed on D10 con save.
12. So he makes it.
Oh,
But he will
damn
take
him!
every little piece of damage helps. Okay.
Yes.
We did our job.
7, 8, 8.
So here's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Please share with the class.
So, I I want to just see where my magic vision, detect magic is.
Okay.
And be like, okay, I know where this is. I want to drop it. Is that an action?
No, you can just do that.
Okay. So I'm going to drop it, and then I'm going to Witch Bolt in that direction to number 2 on 2nd level.
Okay, considering he's as close to you as he is, I won't impose any disadvantage on
That's
that.
30 feet!
So, something that we both forget about your warlock spells. Right now,
Everything?
every warlock spell you cast is cast at 3rd level. So Witch Bolt will automatically be cast at 3rd level.
All your spells.
Whoa!
Level.
Where has this been, Vincent?
I forgot, and I shouldn't have forgotten this because I've been playing Warlock. That's how Warlock works. All your spells are
God,
automatically at
I'm
that
reading the
level.
book cover to cover. This is why I need you.
I'm sorry. So, Witch Bolt at 3rd level.
Witch Bolt, 3rd level.
That
Excellent.
Now,
Oh my god, that's great.
works.
Does a 16?
Yes, it does. 3d12s, please.
Woohoo!
That was painful.
This
for
might
you.
kill him.
Oh, good.
This might kill him.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
7,
Okay.
9,
16.
4.
Hey.
That is a dead Fomorian.
I thought he was going to be clobbering me.
Question, because Witch Bolt lasts a minute, could I move it on my next turn?
That is an excellent question. Let me look it up. I think I know how I'll rule it, but let me just look up if there's anything special, like if what you're casting on it dies.
The only thing I'm seeing is that the spell also ends if the target is ever outside of my spell's range or if it has total cover from you. I don't know how you want to roll that. Now that he's dead.
If he's dead, he's technically out of your spell's range.
All right.
So I'm going to rule that it drops.
You know what, then? I'll take it.
Yeah, with that kind of damage and you drop them with it, that's just almost like lightning whip erupts from Lorelei, and this thing just like, it almost like cuts it. The wounds that Eleanor did get cauterized, but the thing just kind of falls over.
Cool, and I fall back down on the boulder.
And that's number
2.
Okay.
2 is no longer appearing in this combat.
Alright.
Ninth.
9.
Oh, yeah.
Lilith.
I think I'm just going to stay where I am. How does number 1 look?
Not good.
Okay.
So,
I think
It's
I'm going to
next.
suck some life force out
He's
of them.
next.
I am going
No.
to chill touch.
Number 1 is
Sure.
That is a roll to hit. Is he in dark, dimness, light? Do I have advantage on that?
Oh, yeah, he is, yeah.
Okay.
Everything in here is basically. Hits. 23 hits.
And that is 2d8.
I'm sitting over here. I'm like, I still don't know what it is.
Whatever. That's a 13
Okay.
of necrotic damage, and he can't regain hit points.
Not looking good.
Yes.
Like, very bad.
10.
That's Althea. No, that's gonna miss. That's an 11 to hit. But another Eldritch Blast fires over at number 1. Bot! Awake with 8!
Stand up. Stagger over.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom.
Do it! Do it up!
2 hits. I love that you gave your sword the lightsaber.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking lightsaber. I tell you.
Boom, boom, boom.
17 to hit.
Hits.
And the other one hits. 9 and a 7 plus
16.
plus 12.
9, 7 plus 12.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I have plus 12, so 16 plus 12, 28. 28 damage?
Yep.
Would you like to call your shot?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay.
I'm going to get up, and I'm going to run up his dumb butt. I want to run up and hold on. Lightsaber, zoom, zoom, and cut him.
Okay.
Head off roll. And
The
then I want to ride his body down. Zoom.
Okay, Spot climbs up, uses the second cut to take the head completely off, which rolls off and splashes into the water.
Nice.
As the body falls, Spot rides him like a surfboard
Nice.
and lands down on his now dead body, which is covering almost like a human bridge over the water.
Sweet.
I'm going to walk over. I'm going to see that my sisters all have their bows and arrows out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you're doing?
What you taught us.
You stay out of the fray, always.
I appreciated the help.
Always hide. 2 shoot. Okay.
I would like to know if I can use lesser restoration
Okay.
on Morpheus.
Okay, look at Morpheus. Whoa, ugly.
Yeah, you all look at Morpheus now,
I'm
and
still, even though they're gone, I'm still.
yep, Morpheus looks like a werewolf Quasimodo.
Oh, that's what I want to try.
Morpheus.
You go up.
What
you-
a hitter.
Thanks, Ginger.
What a hitter.
You go up. You cast Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
No effect.
No effect.
No effect. You're thinking you need higher magic than that. That in and of itself isn't gonna do it.
I tried.
Restoration.
Lesser.
She tried lesser restoration. It did not work.
What? What?
I
Why not?
don't know, but it
This is
didn't
Spot
work.
talking. Why didn't it work?
Something stronger than myself.
Stronger.
Make-
faster.
Healing? I think he needs healing.
You're a divine caster. I'll allow Arcana or Religion. An Arcana or a Religion check. As a matter of fact, anyone who is proficient, you can make either one you want. Anyone who is proficient in either Arcana or Religion can make that skill check. Is the circle filled? It is filled in. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like plus. Okay, you can make a Religion check.
9 in Arcana.
9. Not sure.
I'm still impressed with Althea.
16.
Plus.
Oh,
Religion.
I'm sorry. Yeah. +3.
So 19.
19.
19. You know what's affecting him is a curse. And you would need magic that can remove a curse. But in your studies prior to adventuring, you're kind of familiar with this. You also suspect he just might need a long rest. That in the morning after a nice long rest, he'll revert back to normal.
So he doesn't need anything special, like hands put on him, or...
There's nothing that anyone in your
Okay.
party can do right now. If you had the spell Remove Curse,
Yeah.
that would work.
Okay.
Greater Restoration would work. A long rest will work.
Okay. So I tell him, you need a long rest. And
Thank
you'll be
you.
back to you'll be back to normal.
Okay.
So I guess we're long resting here.
Yep.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
And I'm pretty depleted anyway, so.
I want
I
to
think
find
we
the
all
comfiest boulder I can and curl up on it like a cat.
Okay.
That threw me off. What happened to him? It threw me completely off because it wasn't a wound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I didn't think I could
No,
heal
no, I
you.
got you.
Almost
That
like
threw me completely. I said, well,
almost like your DM is trying to force you out of your comfort zones.
And what Denise was trying to do to help me out.
you know
too.
what I say to you?
No.
I think
First and foremost, you can thank Laura for that combat because having the book in front of me inspired me. And I was like, I've never run Fomorians before. I'm going to try a Fomorian because it'll look really cool when I hold it up and everyone goes, "What the fuck is that?" And if you're going to long rest, that's like an hour and 20. Let's break there.